Yeah. Hi guys, good morning. My name is Satya Prasad and I'm born and brought up in Hyderabad, Telangana. I completed my graduation from Satyabama University, Chennai in computer science and engineering background, and I passed out in the year of 2022. And coming to my skills, coming to my strength is communication skills. The ability to communicate what I want to say to the other person in understanding way is one of my skill. And my other skill is thinking deeply about a topic, like analyzing the topic in depth, like knowing what are the fundamentals, how this fundamental is affecting everything. So these are some of my strengths, and my other additional skills are like analytical skills, ability to analyze data and making decisions with the help of this data, and what are the implications of this data. So it is also my skill. And also my hobbies are include playing volleyball, and also I used to read a lot of books, mainly in non-fiction kind of books. So yeah, so this is my introduction. Coming to my second question, why did I choose IB? So the reason that I choose an IB is actually as a person from non-finance background, from BTech background. When I'm in the college, I used to read a lot of news about this stock market and everything, this finance field, and I felt like I want to know more about it, but I don't know the basics around it. So I've learned my self study. I've started my study and I've researched a lot of with the help of Google and everything. And I came across the basic terms, how to make investments, what are the, just a second. So and the program. So later on, I came across this field, and I thought that I should explore this field. So while doing this exploration, I came across this program CBOB by Humaticus Learning, and I thought that until now I learned all the theoretical part. So with the help of this program, I can get into an investment bank and put my theoretical knowledge into practical use, and also to grow in my career with the help of the companies that I join and learn more skills that needed to the clients. So that is my goal. So coming to the topic today I'm going to explain what is trade life cycle. Uh, so trade life cycle is nothing but a series of steps that starts from trade initiation till the trade execution or trade settlement is called the all of these combined steps is called as trade life cycle. In trade life cycle there are five or six steps. It starts with trade initiation, and second is trade execution, third is trade capture, fourth is trade enrichment, fifth is trade validation, and then other one is trade settlement. And also in trade life cycle there are two types mostly. One is exchange traded trade life cycle, and the other one is OTC trade life cycle. As you know, most of will know that what is the major difference between an exchange traded and OTC. In exchange traded, we directly trade with an exchange. Exchange is nothing but a centralized location where all the traders, buyers and sellers meet together to trade their assets. And the advantage of this exchange traded is it has lot of liquidity because it is a centralized location, and the exchange will guarantee us that our trade is executed properly based on what we expected and based on the agreement. When it comes to the OTC trade is directly trading with the other person, other counterparty. When it comes to exchange, we only trade with the exchange. Let's say if I am a buyer, I will directly trade with exchange, and also if I am a seller, also I will directly trade with the exchange. We will in exchange we will not though know who is the seller on the other side of the deal, other side of the trade. But when it comes to this OTC, we will know who is the person we are dealing with directly without any intermediate those kind of things. And when it comes to the advantages of OTCs morely customized in nature. Like you will get how much quantity you want, like how many trades you want, what is the price that you want, like what is the like you can customize the whole deal as you need with the help of the specialized financial institutions like investment bank and market makers and dealers. So and also the second thing is, in mostly the most important thing is trade life cycle. What is that? Mostly in exchange in OTC, the other side of the party, the one side of the party which is constant is the trading or dealer organization such as investment bank, and the other party is investor. But when it come, it is the most important thing because what this investment banks plays a major role in OTC because they act as an intermediate because they have the huge network with they because they have access to the clients and also the investors. So they act as intermediate because and also they act as they will make a whole deal process through them only. So anytime there will be one side party will be the OTC only, this investment bank. So now I'm going to talk about, first I will come into the topic exchange traded. So exchange traded is nothing but a various stages that a trade goes from trade initiation till trade execution with the help of in a exchange transaction. Like let's say you put a buy order in a with the help of brokerage in a stock exchange, and the time that it takes from you putting the buy order and the time that you get your shares into your demat account is all the steps are considered as trade life cycle. And in exchange it starts with trade initiation. So in trade initiation, as you are a buyer or a seller, puts a order with the help of broker in an exchange like a buy order and sell order, and the exchange will check that if the order is matching with the other party. Like if you are a buyer, it will check how much quantity first it will check how much quantity you want and what price you are willing to buy, and it will check the other party like how much quantity the other side is willing, how much supply is available for selling the shares at this point. And if both of them matches, then the trade will execute. And in the second stage, after checking everything, in second stage the exchange will match this both order and the trade will happen. And at the third stage, we will capture those trade into that risk management team. Yeah, and this is how the mostly it goes from there. And also in exchange, next step after getting the after getting into agreement in exchange, it will goes into the second room like a clearing house. In clearing house, what the role of a clearing house is nothing but it is helps it guarantees the settlement. Like it what it will do is it will take the other party and make those trade to happen. Like, now what can say, first what the clearing house will do is first they will take money from me. If I am a buyer, if I am buying a security, what the clearing house will do is they will take money from me first, then only they will give me the securities. And similarly, if I want to sell my securities, first they will take my securities only, then only they will give me my money back. So the process at which they will take money from me and the securities from the other side is called as paying. And the second process, after getting the money and the securities from both ends, what the clearing house will do is they will just exchange those assets with the second other two. And in the second stage, that is payout, what in payout happens is the clearing house will give me securities and my money to the person who is selling is the securities. So this is how mostly the exchange will act in OTC trade life cycle. And now I'm going to talk about what is uh, now it is OTC trade cycle. In OTC trade life cycle, it's similar to the exchange trade life cycle, but mostly it differ from the initial stage. And in initial stage, in the trade initiation stage, like in trade initiation stage, the investment banker, as you know that as investment banker there is three departments like front office, middle office and back office. The front office acts as a most important role because they face the clients and they will negotiate the business economics, like how much quantity to trade, at what price to trade and everything. And at this stage the front office will talk to the investors that what is the trade economics and everything. And they will, if the trade gets matched, like other party also agrees based on the terms and conditions that we negotiated, then it gets through the second stage, that is trade execution. What happens is the investment banks puts the order in the OTC market with the help of market makers, and the investment banker can also be the market maker. And what the market maker will do is they will find people who are willing to sell in the market, and they will make the order to happen. And that there will be a time difference between trade initiation and trade execution. And I will show it in this map just. Yeah, if you take in OTC steps, in trade initiation, the first step is the exchange will decide the trade economics, like what is the stock that they want. Example like stock, and if it is a buy order or put order, what quantity at what price. And after that, the trade gets executed. And if you look into these two things, the trade has initiated at January 10th, and this trade execution happened on January 12th. That is the difference. And the third step is the trade details, as everything is captured into a system, mostly to check risk management and everything. And that the fourth step, that it is trade enrichment. In trade enrichment, they will add additional details that going to that's going to help that whole trade to get settled without any complications, without any hindrance to the trade. And after that, the back office or middle office team will check uh, what is they will verify the deal. And this is the OTC steps. Just a second. So here are some of the major participants in trade life cycle. Yeah, that's all, guys. Coming to the departments, yeah. So thank you, guys.